While she's getting all your information, I'm going to read the statute
Murray,
to you just so y'all can be educated on the statute. Because obviously y'all don't know how to look it up yourself.
I can give you my driver's license.
Got it. Who your date of birth for, too? That's fine. I'll run both ways.
And 764 75 138.
138?
Yeah. 0. Craig.
I got third. I was the third name on the list. I was the second.
Always trying to get on the podium.
Now I can get distracted. Question. We're going over the speed limit. Can we pick up the lane? Yes. All right. Because you've established the speed limit. But when you're going lower than the speed limit, you must stay within 3 feet of the curve of the road. Got it. Everybody heard that? Yeah. Single file. All right.
Doesn't the statute give us discretion? Like,
no, there's no discretion.
What if there's something in the lane? Like,
well, if there's something in the lane, there's a hazard. That's
right.
not discretion. That's a hazard.
Well, there's a bunch of hazards on this road. You know, garbage cans out there.
Where?
There's one right up the road. 2 garbage cans.
You're in the store. Where's the hazard?
Not one.
Okay, thank you.
But besides that,
well, I'm referring to right here. But when you're in the store, there is no hazard. Marked as a bicycle path.
It's not.
Well, you know what? If they put paint down, you know what? Yeah. You have to go to court and get that installed.
Is it marked as a bike lane anywhere between here and the store?
But it says within 3 feet of the curb.
It depends on what's considered.
But that's not the curb. That is a ghost line. It's the beginning of a lane. I won't argue that. I'll give you 3 feet within that lane, but not the center lane going less. We're trying to find that now.
Do you have video? Because not everybody's an offender of that law. I mean, a lot of the more professional riders.
No, everybody was out in the lane. There was nobody in the bicycle lane.
Not in the bike lane, but within 3 feet. You know, like I said, you need video. Like,
well,
just so
everybody's saying they're confused, so we're going to do an education program right now.
Nobody lives in this neighborhood?
Yeah, there's a few of us over here.
Okay. Oh, I mean, the issue is with the residents. You're not being very good neighbors. You know, the complaints that we get are you all are taking up 4 or 5
Y'all do ride 2 and 3 abreast, lower than the speed limit.
Yeah, no, there are some of us. See, the way it works is like the fast guys are in the front. They can form 1 or 2. But the slow people that are trying to keep up, you know, it's like drivers. You're a responsible driver, but some asshole at 2 o'clock on a Friday morning is not a responsible driver.
Right.
You know, so video would help take some of those people that are less responsible I mean, there are those of us that race and those of us that ride every day. Then there are those that just ride 1 or 2 days a week, and they're usually in the back. And they're trying to struggle on. They're all over the road. They're unsafe, which is another reason why we like to ride at the front. Because we can follow the rules. We can keep up with each other. I mean, I keep video. I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's great.
I can show.
We do get honked at a lot, but we're going like 30 plus miles an hour and they're honking because we're so long. But we're going 30 plus.
Well, no, I've been following you around the circle. I agree with you. This last one, y'all dropped off.
We were just pulling out of 7-Eleven.
Yeah, but you got to maintain to the right so people can get around
I
you.
understand, so you're making a point.
Okay.
We were just...
It's a violation of law, and I've got my lieutenant all over me about complaints from our citizens. Where do you live?
I live over in Winter Park.
Okay, let me come to your house. Let me do this in front of your house while you're trying to go to work, and whenever you got somewhere to be, you'd be calling Winter Park Police, complaining. That's what the citizens here are doing. They have the same right.
You have my address. You can come over and do it.
No, he's one of the assholes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say.
I know,
you know,
I know.
They don't understand. This is somebody's home. People here have to go to work. They have to be at work at a certain time. You know, and they're not responsible. They're not going to be leaving 15 minutes early. They're going to leave at the last minute. And it irritates them that they got to be behind someone, you know, guys riding slower than the posted speed limit, 2 or 3 abreast in the lane. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I live in Winter Park and all they do is complain about everything. The worst case scenario is they stop complaining and you get somebody on that bad day that just got served divorce papers or just got laid off and then he just
we get that a lot though. I mean, there are assholes.
Right. You get somebody that just comes barreling through and says, the hell with it. You know. And my neighbors are cops. They're like, are you going to keep on the speed limit? I'm like, I'm training. Alright. Sorry.
Okay.
It's 20 and 15
Person
at
operating
school.
less than the normal speed limit at time and place under the certain conditions when existing shall ride in the marked lane for bicycle or use. If no lane is marked, bicycle use as close as practical to the right-hand curb.
As close as practical. As close as practical.
Or the edge of the roadway.
Yep.
Close as practical. Within, and I say I give you 3 feet. Right in the center. Okay. When overtaking or passing.
If there's a vehicle parked in the bicycle lane that's around the neighborhood, are they able to get a parking ticket to block the bicycle lane?
No, because the statute allows you to go around it. Unless there is a no parking sign.
Right?
Yeah, like here.
Then we can't enforce any no. Yeah, but that's a fixed thing. You can go around those.
That's got to be some housewife probably who's just pissed off. Got my kids late to school, got detention, I got to pick them up after work.
And believe it or not, I probably get about 3 or 4 a week. Well, I was looking for the bike statute. I'm looking at 316-2065. So I'll write that down for y'all so y'all can look it up. It does state in there closest practical to this line. Okay. And I understand what you're saying about this. We got to resolve that with our county government.
Yeah.
But you know, this is the edge of the roadway by statute, so you need to stay as close as possible. Especially when you're going under speed limit. If you're doing the speed limit, take the lane. You're fine. I don't have a problem with that. But the people who are straggling, they got to get everybody in compliance here and get them to, you know, single line as close as to here as possible.
Post it. Post it that as long as they're going speed limit or above, they can
Single
take up the
file.
whole lane.
Yeah.
But if we go below speed limit, everybody, you have to get in the bike lane.
And that's under 316-2065.
You have to do it. Okay.
And if you read that whole statute, it also talks about riding abreast. Whenever there's traffic behind you, you can ride 2 abreast, but whenever traffic comes up behind you, you must single up and I think that was paragraph 5. It talks about that.
Get yelled at by a lady. Get on the sidewalk.
I know.
The following week, this is Winter Park. The following week, she was on the sidewalk. I noticed her. I came by, whizzing by her. Get on the street. I'm like, really, lady? I was the one last week that you yelled at me to get on the sidewalk. Is it legal to ride on the sidewalks here?
No, if pedestrians have the right of way though.
Yeah, in Winter Park you can't ride on the sidewall.
Yeah.
Is this a bike lane? City ordinance.
It depends on where it's marked and when it's marked.
They
I don't think it's marked.
Okay, right here it's talking about paragraph 6. It says persons riding 2 abreast may not impede the flow of traffic when traveling less than the normal speed of the traffic at time and place under the conditions when existing, and shall ride within a single lane. Okay. Right there within the statute. I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's all there.
Again,
okay.
A lot of us that ride all the time and race.
Well, you know, the leaders are the ones that got to stand up and say, guys, if you're going to ride with us or you're going to be in our group, please.
Yeah, we'll say it. He's going to post it, and then on Thursday morning, because we're out here, you have to give Tuesday and Thursday morning, we're out here.
Well, the first portion was under paragraph 5. That's under paragraph 6. Okay. Under 2,
you got it on video, right? Okay, good.
And I'm going to write it down for you. Paragraph 5.
A shout out to anybody on video?
No. There you go. Okay.
Right,
that's the Florida statute. Please read it. Get your group. You know, if your group's going to sprint out and do the right thing, ride as that group. Let the stragglers do their own thing. Because then I can address it with each individual group. But when it's a big group, I'm going to get everybody stopped and I'm going to address it as one. Because I want to make sure that everybody's on the same sheet.
We'll address it as well, and we'll keep it going. Let them know.
We're going to make this just a training experience. Like I said, I'm going to make a copy of that whenever I address it, then I can hand them a copy.
Yeah, that'd be great. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Thank
you
care.
guys.
Single file.